Hey, everybody. It's Dominic DeAngelo of OneTrueSportTV.com, and I am live here on OneTrueSportTV.com and RVD's X account. Go to OnlyWrestlers.com down there if you want to engage more with Rob Van Dam as he goes on with this Only Wrestlers venture that's growing. And there's a big show coming up here on March 20th that you can check out. You go to onlywrestlers.com, sign up, get your account for free. You can register for free, and you can also sign up and subscribe to RVD's channel for free, Katie Forbes' channel for free, and the Only Wrestlers account, I believe, for free as well. But if you sign up for a certain, I believe it's any of the wrestlers that are on this upcoming card. So Brian Cage, Bill Alfonso, I believe Tessa Blanchard, anybody to that effect. You can, Violent J, he's on there. So if you're able to sign up for that, you can watch that upcoming pay-per-view for free. Well, you pay $6.95 per the subscription, but you subscribe to it and you get the show for free that you can check out. It's really, really cool. It's a cool, innovative idea. You can get right on the groundswell of it all and kind of help support Rob and his new venture and get the word out about such a cool idea. And something that's very focused on the wrestlers and on connecting those wrestlers with the fans that follow them. There's plenty of upstart wrestlers on the page that you can check out. You can pull and you can pick and vote on what you want to see on the show. And literally, this is like 2 weeks away. So, but here I am. I'm here to talk and chat about WWE Evolve. I have the Tubi app right on my phone here. I got my earbud in so I can hear some commentary from Robert Stone and Pete Rosenberg, and excited to check this out. I'm really looking forward to this. This, I think, is my first ever live watch along. So that's what I'm wondering. So, Russell, I think it will pop up. I think it's going to pop up because I'm looking to, and it's I'm looking at the on now section on my phone. And waiting to see something maybe appear. Because I'd imagine, since this is Tubi, that they have its own respective channels that they do this on. So we'll see what happens here. But I'm pretty excited to check it out. If you haven't, maybe after the fact or while you're waiting, we only have a few minutes. But I do have an article up on scscoops.com where I interviewed Robert Stone. And I got to interview him a little ahead of time and chat with him about WWE Evolve and about his experience working with independent talent and being on the independent scene as a wrestler himself. So some pretty neat stuff that you can check out there. He's excited to pair up with Pete Rosenberg, who I think is great. If you get to hear him on his own show with Don LaGreca, and oh my God, why am I blanking? Alan Hahn and him for New York, ESPN New York Radio. It's great stuff. So I'm excited to see that. And Peter Rosenberg's a wrestling fan. So it'll be, and that's what Robert says is going to be embraced on the show is Pete's fandom and in tandem with Robert Stone's experience on the independent scene, and plus his ability to be a persona and stuff like that. So excited to check all that out and see what this is here about. So we got a couple of minutes here. If you guys have any questions for me, it doesn't necessarily have to. Oh, okay. So here it is. Russell, if you're still around, I went to TV shows on my phone. I don't know how it is on a different app, but it says recently added, and I see Evolve right here. So it says play season 1, episode 1. So I'm going to have it here. Hope you guys can tune in with me. And we're just waiting. So we have the WWE intro I see on here. So they're getting a start a little bit early. So I think people can tune in and everything like that. But yeah, first watch along here. We'll see how it goes. And excited to kind of give my feedback in the moment and see what everybody thinks of WWE Evolve. Apparently it's an hour-long show. I did not know that. So. But I've got to call a little bit of commentary on IWC and see a lot of these WEID stars. Here we go. We don't know if people are seeing this as well, but Shawn Michaels is shown with all these talents. All right. Jack Cartwheel, I seal. Let me know if you guys found it. I see Zeta Steel, who's great. We got Ava. Sean's booking. HBK is booking. Oh, here we go. Jack Earl, Sean Legacy, Cappuccino Jones versus Brad Baylor, Jackson Drake, and Ricky Smokes. Ooh. Uh-oh. What's the first match? Oh, the ladies starting it off. All right. Danny Palmer. All right. So I don't know too much about these women wrestlers yet, so I'm diving in with you guys. There's Sam Hardway Holloway, I just saw. Got to call his match with Sean Legacy just a couple weeks ago for IWC. Man, those are guys you got to look out for. All right, here we go. Let's see what crappens. I'll have to do some studying up on some of these talents that I'm not too familiar with yet. I did see that Triple E, that Let's Effing Go Legends Future Greats. I did see that got approved. I haven't watched an episode of that yet, though. I'm very intrigued. Jeremy Borash does some fantastic work, and he's a mind behind that. And obviously that has reminiscence of Tough Enough, as I can kind of tell. But I need to check out those episodes still. All right. I like the different looks that the two teams are showing here. Very nice. All right. Robert Stone giving his insight there. He said he studied up on all these talents, so he's already showing that a little bit. Oh, cool. So they did a lot of NXT level up. Very nice to know. I like the toned down atmosphere here. Seems very like an intimate setting almost. Be sure to let me know, guys and gals, if you're tuning in, to let me know your thoughts, whether you're tuning in live on X here or on OneTrueSportTV.com. If you haven't yet, be sure to like, subscribe, share out the video and stuff like that on OneTrueSportTV.com. We're definitely trying to do a groundswell here of ground roots, grassroots kind of thing when it comes to this. We're almost a year in the launch of this whole project, so if you guys want to get in on that, be sure to like and subscribe. OneTrueSportTV.com. Oh, look at this move! Look at this athleticism. All right. So far, I'm digging the commentary by Pete Rosenberg and Robert Stone here. Oh, very athletic move there by Danny Palmer. Has anybody in the chat? I know Triple E's already mentioned it, but anybody in the chat also seen some of these talents, and what do you think of them? Who are you excited to see of more? Let me know in the comments, and we'll get up here on there too. If you have any questions, again, whether it pertains to Evolve or anything else going on. I know Dynamite's on right now, but I figured, oh, look at that! My goodness! If you guys are watching at the same time, that was a beautiful Hurricane Rana reversed or countered, I guess, if you will, if you will. Love the drop toe hold. Always reminds me of Raven. Carly Bright. I'm liking what she's doing already with her body presence, her body language. Her facials are good. Yeah, I'm a fan already. My cat might be acting a little chaotic right now. Razor. Man, Kaylee Armstrong, you can tell, is an athlete. Holy smokes. Ooh. Nice drop kick there. Maybe what I'll do too is say who stood out the most in the match after it's done and said and done. What I'm getting the most out of. What a good opportunity this is for these talents too, by the way. It's like being able to kind of show themselves on a television product that's been coming and kind of getting out the good and the bad here. And so far, I'm seeing a lot of good. I'm not seeing any. These women are really crisp in what they're doing and stuff like that, and they're flowing really well. Not that you need that all the time in pro wrestling, but they all look sharp. If anybody wants to chime in on how Dynamite is, feel free to. But we're tuning in right now. If you're just seeing it and you're just seeing me like look at something, we're doing a live watch along of WWE Evolve here, and pretty cool to see so far. So this is neat. I'm liking it. Little change of pace with everything. What's up, Jen Vargo? Click this member. If you guys want to be a Click This member too, you can sign up at clickthisTV.com and get in on the pre-show of Kevin Nash, Sean Oliver. It's a great time. Really good time. The pre-show is sometimes, I want to say, better than the actual show once in a while because we just shoot the shiz quite a bit. All right. Kylie Armstrong is is working in there. She's trying to give the hope spot at some point here. You would think Callie's by her size and her physique, she would be the hot tag in here, right? Triple E adds they do 2-hour pre-shows before pay-per-views filled with video packages, no matches. They could have some of the younger talent do matches instead of all video packages. I kind of agree with that, Triple E. I think that's kind of a nice opportunity, perhaps. Maybe you do one. Ooh, sweet power slam. But I also feel too, it's like you're putting them right in the thick of the action there. If people are tuning in and everything like that, it's good experience. But also at the same time too, you don't want to, if they're still working on some stuff, you don't want to put them on that position, I think, that quickly. All right, we got a little commercial break here. Kelly Armstrong was talking some trash. Jen agrees on the pre-show too. Yes. I guess I'll plug some stuff in the meantime. If you want, go to 1tsport.com. Check out some of our cool ass merchandise we got. We got merchandise we're the exclusive home of Four Horsemen merchandise. So if you're into Arn Anderson, if you're into Tully Blanchard, if you're into the historics of J.J. Dillon and Barry Windham, obviously Ric Flair has those ties too, but we're the official home of the Four Horsemen Network. You can check that out and enjoy that. Go to 1tsport.com. We got them. We got merchandise for Magnum TA, Greg Gagne, Sabu, the original Sheik, Paul Orndorff. Man, so many. You got to go check it out, 1tsport.com, and click on collections. And if you see a shirt you like or any kind of merchandise, we have other merchandise on there too. Scoop it up. The majority of the profits go to the wrestlers themselves. So we don't, that was kind of what we wanted to do, is like either make it a split or give them the majority of the percentage. And so we got Click This merchandise on there too. So be sure to check that out. Yeah, let me know what you guys think so far. What you guys like about live watch-alongs too. What do you want to hear while these things go on? I'm new to this. This is my first ever one I'm doing. So if you guys have feedback about what I could maybe do during these live watch-alongs, let me know. Maybe what I can do is look at some headlines too, pro wrestling headlines. Let's take a look-see. I will, for those curious, I will be watching Dynamite tomorrow morning. Here we go, back on it. They're doing some simple stuff, but I like it. You know what I mean? Even that like just simple punch, like kissing your and then punching. I kind of like that little stuff. It's all about the little stuff. My goodness, man, that was nice. What are some indie talents you guys know or aware of that you would like to see in Evolve on the WEID program? Anything to that effect? Man, getting acclimated with a lot of these names is really cool, and kind of being on the early ground of all this is pretty neat too, to see all this. Hot tag coming in with Kendall Graham. Nice. Jen says she'll probably watch Dynamite tomorrow morning too, so it's nice. Yes, I agree. I actually switched out of my Sling account, so I subscribe to Max instead to do that. But Tubi's really nice, free. There's some good stuff already on there. I was looking. Davey Boy Smith. Oh, yeah, Marcus on Evolve. Oh, that'd be something, huh? That would be something. Ooh, I like the post-production highlight there. Little vignette kind of vibe to it. Here we go. What's happening here? Boom. My goodness. That was D'Lo Brown-esque. My word. If you're tuning in live on RVD's X account, you're watching me watch, hopefully you are too, WWE Evolve on Tubi. So far, I'm enjoying the product, seeing these up and coming stars, potentially hopeful stars, get involved and get in the mix here. Insecurity. This really speaks to the depth of talent. My goodness. Hell of a spear. This really speaks to the depth of talent that WWE has, in their wings. You think about all the major talent already on NXT or the main roster, and here, geez, you're seeing some women here that are really performing at a high level. So it speaks to what they have here. Whoop. Yeah, Jen, there's some good Tully Blanchard merchandise too. We have solo Tully Blanchard merch, and we have just the Four Horsemen stuff. So check it out. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, nice corkscrew, but it backfired. This week, by the way, we got the armbar. That's cinched in. She taps. Nice. I like this recap stuff. I know it's like old school kind of vibe taping where it's like this is stuff you'd watch on like Saturday on WWE Saturday or something, Superstars, where it's kind of like this has all been pre-recorded, but they're presenting it in that fashion. It's a nice way to do it. It makes sense. I'm liking it. Here we go. Let's see how they do on the mic, huh? I'm liking Carly Bright. Liking Carly Bright. I like it. Good personality from Carly Bright. Very organic, I feel. Very organic. Oh, old school Evolve looking stuff here. Giving you a little history. Look, Cody. Street Profits. Did my lights just go out? Gunther? I have no idea. Timothy Thatcher, I think that was. Gargano. Paul Heyman. I had no idea. True. Wow, I forgot he was there. Oh, that's when Cody just went by Cody. I forgot he even did that. Austin Theory. Yeah, that's where I forgot. Darby Allin's on there. They should just show him on there for the hell of it. Well, I guess that'd be just cross. Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to do that though. I think about it. Look at Gunther. Look at how about that? What a good way to showcase that. Nice. All right. Triple E, am I getting WWE 2K25? Yeah, the DLC looks awesome. Abyss, shocker. Here, hold on, let's see what this. Swipe right. They're like showcasing American Stifler American Pie. Keanu Carver and Trill London. All right. David Von Boglin, what's up, man? Hope all's good. He's our social media guy here at One True Sport. So give him a shout out. Who we got sitting here? Oh. Got some NXT folks in there. It's Gal. I'm not familiar with him that much. I think he's an ID guy, though. Sean Legacy. Cartwheels and caffeine. Speaking of Cappuccino Jones, I have my Starbucks right here. Telling you, watch out for Sean Legacy. He was great at IWC. Great presence, body language, all that stuff. Here we go. We're getting a little. Trying to make money. That's what pro wrestling's all about. All right. Again, you're tuning in live, everybody. This is Dominic DeAngelo, Rob Van Dam's co-host. If you're live on X here, be sure to subscribe to Only Wrestlers if you have not done it yet. RVD's big new venture. There's a pay-per-view coming up March 20th that you can check out live streaming on that app. If you sign up and sign up on subscribe to one of the wrestlers on the card. It's Brian Cage will be on there. Chris Masters, Bill Alfonso, Fonzie. And then we also have plenty more on there. Tessa Blanchard as well. Sign up for any of those accounts. Subscribe to that. You'll get the pay-per-view, including on that. So like $6.95, I believe, is it? Or $6.99? Try it out and get in on the early front of this. Ooh. Former NFL player. All right. I like to. Ooh, Yonkers from where Tommy Dreamer's from. Triple E. What was the mic people keep cutting promos at IWC? So even Nick on commentary. I think the mic just got a little screwed up. Mila Moore was on there, and I think the mic just gave out. She had to press a button, I think, and she wasn't doing that on the microphone. I think that's what you're referring to. Not going to the OWA show. That's in Los Angeles, but I'm excited to tune in. I'll be tuning into it for sure. All right, here we go. Oh, yes. It is very Jeff Hardy, isn't it? True London. Well, you can tell that Trill has the Jeff Hardy traits because I think he's selling like a Jeff Hardy, right? And that's a good thing. Oh, Keanu Carver was also defensive tackle for Temple. I wonder if he's from Philly. I like Trill's Jeff Hardy vibe. I like it. Pounce, baby. Bring the pounce back. Monty Brown. Monty Brown. Oh, we got the replay. Boom. Love it. RVD will be on Friday this week. Friday night. Ooh, big spine buster. Ooh, Sky. Look at a lot of D'Lo Brown stuff. Wow, Trill got squashed. My goodness, that was a high Sky high. Uh-oh, look at this. It's Gal. Hey, we got Pete. Hey, the DeAngelo family. Feels good to hear that. It's so funny how Luca is a very much like is it Frielli on Sopranos? It's very much like that. I didn't catch NXT yet, but yes, I do know what happened with Tony. Very upsetting. Conciliary. I like it. Ooh, main event time. All right, all right. I've only called one match from these talents. It's Sean Legacy. So I'm interested to see how Cappuccino Jones has. I've heard good things about him. Jack Cartwheel, I've obviously seen before. He will be in Pittsburgh March 22nd for IWC 24, the 24th anniversary show that they're doing. So I'll likely be on the call for that. So I'm excited to see that. So it'll be Jack Cartwheel taking on Sam Hardway Holloway. So be sure to check that out. You can check that out on Triller TV and subscribe there and watch the pay-per-view. Let's see what else. This week too, if you haven't yet, check out Brass Ring Media. They did a live show earlier today to recap a lot of the happenings that went on, from John Cena turning heel to what happened on Raw to everything else. So be sure to catch that. It was Tyler Sage and Zach Haydorn doing Brass Ring Media this morning. So be sure to check that out. All right. I hope that my family, Triple E, goes to main roster. A lot of people think they're not a main roster family. I think it can work for sure. I think there's certain ways you can definitely do, and people would like it. I think there's so many that, oh, well, you need the element of like Mafazio and crime family stuff, and I don't think that's necessarily, you can have some fun with it. Hey, well, us DeAngelos, we have some fun with it. So there's certain ways you can do stuff and pull stuff off. I think Road Dogg would do a great job with those guys in that story. And he is co-written on SmackDown. I hope they do go to the main roster at some point here soon. Harlem Lewis debuts next week. I like his look. Brindley Reese. Layla Diggs. Triple E says, thought they would be going to Maine if HBK had Tony drop the North American title. If not, then that match ending was BS. People always underestimate Tony D, but ends up winning every time. Yeah. All right, swipe right. Oh, no, this is not swipe right. This is Jack Cartwheel, Sean Legacy, and Cappuccino Jones. Different looks. I like it. Swipe right. What a funny name. Oh, Robert Stone with the Saved by the Bell reference. Gotta appreciate that. Rookie Smokes is a good name. Swipe right chance. Let's see if Sean Legacy, Cartwheel, and Cappuccino can turn the crowd. If you guys are just tuning in, this is Dominic DeAngelo of OneTrueSportTV.com, RVD, One of a Kind with RVD, and Magnum TA, Straight Talk with the Boss. Magnum TA, Greg Gagne. We're watching live Evolve, WWE Evolve, the premiere of it. And I'm liking the presentation so far. I'm liking the commentary. It's a very classic kind of feel, and I think it gives a different vibe to what we're seeing here. So let's see how this goes. Excited to check out this event here. Oh. All right, Cappuccino Jones. Nice drop kick. He loves coffee and always has high energy. Let's see what they say. Nicknamed Super Sean Legacy competes in amateur bodybuilding contests. I didn't know that about Sean Legacy actually until Robert Stone told me that during the interview. He's very AJ Styles, though. Very AJ Styles, which is great. Augusta, Georgia, he's from. But his presence. Look at Jack Cartwheel go, too. My goodness. Oh, man. Booyah. Jack Cartwheel's pretty fun. If I was the ref, I'd get a little bit more in there. Like, hey, back it up. Oh, did you hear my cat? Razor's around. Also, tomorrow going live, click this. You can be a part of that aforementioned pre-show if you sign up at clickthisTV.com and join in on the pre-show. Sean Oliver, Kevin Nash, me, Steve Kaufman, and Wesley Burleson, all in the house. Sign up now, clickthisTV.com, and you can hang with us a little bit beforehand. But right now, we're watching Evolve, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. We'll see what happens on the 24 if he gets a match. He's looking to get that he's looking to get that high stakes championship, the IWC High Marcus is. So we'll see what he does. We'll see what this split division of Justin Plummer and Jock Sampson have in mind at IWC. All right, they're getting some heel heat. Swipe right here. Ooh, Mr. Perfect S. The suplex. Got the captions up, so it's kind of like blocking my little lower third of the information to give me about the talents. Maddie. What's up, Maddie? Triple E, shouting out to Triple E too. Look at this community stuff going down. I like it. What's up, Maddie? Are you watching Evolve too, Maddie? I know you can watch it internationally on YouTube. That's what it said. Jack Cartwheel doing some cartwheels with an insecurity. Maddie, if you're not aware, RVD and I are going live on Friday night. That's the game plan, at least. My goodness. Wow. Pretty nice. $37 degrees in Australia right now? Geez, I think it's warmer in Pittsburgh if that's the case. My goodness. Ooh, Arn Anderson reference. Dropping the big knees. Anthony, I'm liking it so far. Like I said, I like the presentation of it all. It's very toned down, stripped down, and I like it. It's reminiscent of like the classic Saturday wrestling stuff that we would get from WWE. I think it's a good presentation. I like the balance on commentary. I think Peter Rosenberg is doing a great job on play-by-play, but yet adding some levity and humor to it. And Robert Stone's doing a great job too, kind of giving his background on everything. And I'm liking the early shows of these talents. I think we're just still very early on, so we don't get to see the whole hog with all these guys and gals, but I think they're getting their reps in, so to speak. Oh my God, Pete just called him evil Matt Damon, Brad Baylor. Oh my God, you're saying 30. Okay, geez, thank you. That makes way more sense, Maddie. Oh yeah, you guys go by Celsius, don't you? Anthony says, what I think is happening is legends and future greats are going to be breeding ground for the people who go to Evolve, and Evolve is going to be the training ground to have people go to NXT. Interesting, yeah. Thanks, Maddie. So much good content means we get more Dom content. Dom, the next Chris Van Vliet. Ooh, it's a compliment. I'll take that for sure. I like Chris Van Vliet's work. I got to meet him more than a couple times. We're good friends and stuff like that. So he does good interviews and everything like that. He knows how to handle himself. It's yeah, he's great at what he does. I learned all me non-metrics from wrestling. That's true, right? You would. Always love a tornado DDT. Always fun to do on whether it was No Mercy or WCW NW Revenge. Yes. Sean Legacy's awesome. These guys are like selling well for Sean too. Hey, you and Triple E can probably play one another. Boom, look at that. Sean's awesome. Dang, look at Sean Legacy. He's so good. Boom. Beat that knee, baby. Is their name called the Unaliving? That's really funny too. So much social media references. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. About to be 2K25. I'm going to wait probably for a while if I get it. I don't have time. Thing is like when I play games, it's like I need to just plug and play kind of thing. So like Fortnite's, I socialize. I do it for socialization with my college buddies. All right. I like that unique move. Decaffeinator. Oh. Oh. Oh, I thought that was it. They got me on that one. I liked so we get 2 frog splash stuff, but I liked the man that elbow's sweet. What a cool move. Who do you think had the best spot of the night? I mean, so far it might be that frog splash elbow I liked, but that's stereo dives that they did. I'm not usually typically a huge fan of that kind of stuff, but that was really cool looking. Ooh. Robert Stone's getting a good job of getting their moves over and making you know what they are, calling them the right names and everything. Wow, nice. Jack Cartwheel. Meteora. Meteora. Boom. Nice. You can tell they're building Sean legacy. I think about Jack Cartwheel's future too. Man, what a underdog he's going to be on the main. I think he's got main roster potential for sure. Oh, what's going on here? Kaylee Armstrong back? All right. All right. He's about to have a wake and bake. Yeah, that was really funny. If you guys haven't seen it, Sabu joined RVD not this week, but the last week, the before episode, and he had his phone died, and then I think he tried to recharge it, and it froze up again. It was some funny moments. So check that out. Check out the new episode of RED too. That got posted obviously on Monday, and we cover some fun ground on there. We cover more stuff with Bad Business Bobby and stuff like that. But let's talk about this first episode. Like I said, I like it. I like the presentation. I think it's a good way to showcase new talents, obviously, but yeah, kind of give you a different feel and kind of get you that fix and in tune with the in tune with the wrestling product that WWE presents on a weekly basis and what you can see in the future. I think a lot of these stars got to show their early potential on very much. If I were to kind of think back, it reminds me of NXT like season 1. So I don't mean NXT on Hulu with Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens or Aaron Neville. I mean NXT when it was like the season stuff and they had the where they called mentors on that. I can't remember. But either way, this kind of had that vibe to it. And I think in the best way possible, I think too. They didn't have the frilly stuff. Like I think NXT season 1 though was pretty good, right? I mean, we had like I can't remember who was on the first season. Oh, Wade Barrett and stuff like that. I think overall that was pretty fun. And then it kind of turned more like American Gladiators, kind of weird competition stuff. But this kind of gave me the vibes in a really good way of that, I think. So yeah, it'll be neat to see grow. If I had to pick some standout names, oh my gosh, Carly Bright, I liked a lot. I think she's got a great presence, very connective presence, I think, from a babyface standpoint. Jack Cartwheel, obviously, is, I think, really, really good. Sean Leggy, who I've talked about several times, I think he's great. Keanu Carver, I liked his presence already. That doing that pounce with some cool stuff. And yeah, I really liked it. I shout out to Pete Rosenberg. I thought he did a great job on commentary. Added humor, gave you the information, and then shout out to Robert Stone, who provided the analytical aspect of it all and got you familiarized with talent's move sets and their signature moves and stuff like that. And I think that's very important in today's world where a lot of all this stuff can get lost in the shuffle. And so if you're already establishing somebody's move sets with the move names, like the double shot or whatever that was for Cappuccino Jones and certain things like that, I thought was really well done. So yeah, this is going to be a fun little show, I think, to watch week in and week out, and it's free. So you can't beat that when you go on to Tubi and stuff like that. So yes, what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, if you like what you saw and what you want to see more of. And same with these watch-alongs too. Feel free to give me feedback. I don't care if it's criticism or whatever like that. I'm new to this. This is my first ever watch-along I got to do. So pretty neat to do. And I thought this was a good, fun show to kind of tune into. I like not knowing the names too much, and being somewhat familiar with a few, but not familiar with most. So this is neat to be on here with you guys. So cool stuff. You can see me tomorrow on Rumor and Innuendo with Robert Karpelis. We'll be recapping AEW Dynamite. I'll touch upon probably Evolve here a little bit too. I don't think Robert has watched it or might not watch it in time, but I'll be sure to give my feedback on it too, and all that kind of thing. So I think it's going to be a good show tomorrow. I'm interested to see what happens on Dynamite. They only announced like 3 things before tuning in, so it'll be interesting to see what they do as we head into Revolution. Also, tomorrow, I will be on the conference call with Tony Khan, the media conference call for Revolution. I have a question in mind. I've been wanting to ask him for a little bit. We don't air those. I mean, after the fact, they get aired. I think we get sent the audio. So you'll just be on the lookout for that. Hopefully, I'll get to ask a question and get Tony's answer. Okay, let's see what Triple E had to say here. It was good, Kendall and Carly. Best of the show. And watch-alongs, you're able to play the audio, just not the video. Interesting. I did not know that. Thank you. I'm trying to think of how I can do that, though, on here. Do I just play it on my phone? Would that be weird? Would that give you bad reception, though? Because I think, wouldn't you be tuning in at the same time, and then one of us could be on a delay? I don't know how that works that well. That's some logistics I might have to work out if I'm able to do that stuff. So I'll have to watch other people's watch-alongs. Maybe I should have done that. Well, I kind of did this for the moment, though, like as I was doing work earlier, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just do a live watch-along. So I've never done it before. So kind of shoot from the hip here. So neat stuff, fun stuff. I like it. I like doing this stuff. I'm trying to do a little bit more stuff on the One True Sport TV channel here, OneTrueSportTV.com. If you're tuning in live on RVD's X account, yes, subscribe, share. One True Sport is going to be a growing name here in the pro wrestling business. So definitely tune into that. But be sure to tune in. Subscribe to Only Wrestlers. March 20th, having a big show. You can check it out live. If you subscribe to one of the wrestlers on the cards, you can just go to onlywrestlers.com, create your account for free. You can subscribe to Rob's channel for free, Katie Forbes' channel for free, and you can also subscribe to the Only Wrestlers account as well. But you can also, once you subscribe to a certain channel, you can stream to. So if you subscribe to Fonzie's channel, if you subscribe to Brian Cage's channel, Tessa Blanchard, Chris Masters, several other talents that are on the card, you get to watch that pay-per-view March 20th. It's hailing from Los Angeles. So if you're in the LA area, you can check it out and see what you think about this very, very cool promotion that Rob has going on. That's really, really creative and fun. So yeah, there's a little bit of information. Go to onlywrestlers.com. Violent J, Katie Forbes will be in attendance. RVD will be in attendance. Tessa Blanchard, Melissa Santos, Zia Brookside, who's awesome. She's on the card too. And check it out. So be sure to check it out. Vermont, Hollywood, and Los Angeles. There's a meet and greet there if you're in the area. I know there's a few RVD tuner-inners that are going to be actually attending the show. So we'll be really neat to see that. So yeah, you guys can get in on the action, whether it's signing up at onlywrestlers.com or going to the show. Feel free to support Rob and his venture. He does such awesome work. Very happy to be working with him. He's awesome. And cool. All right. I will see you tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time if you want to tune into Rumor and Innuendo. Or you'll see me with RVD later this week. Probably Friday, we are thinking. That's the game plan. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for being on this historic first ever watch along that I got to do. So there we go. Oh, that's something to think about, too. Maybe a watch along for the OWA show. Something to think about. All right, guys. I'll see you when I see you here on OneTrueSportTV.com.